All all right, welcome all to week 14 of the CFL. Today we are playing the Chargers, and pretty much we need to win out if we want to win the division. We've got a half-game lead over the Lions, and they haven't lost to a CPU team yet, and they've got a bunch of CPU games left, plus a game against the Packers, who they beat by like 30 last time they played. So, can't imagine they're going to lose any of their upcoming games. So if we want to maintain this lead, we got to not do stuff like that. And get a win against the Chargers here, as well as, of course, our remaining games. So, yeah, should be a good game. Gonna be a battle to. I don't know why Caleb Evans was outside. Gonna be a battle to see who deserved that 2020 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Of course, Herbert won it over Jefferson, and we've had some beef with the Chargers ever since, I think. I'm not super worried about the defense having some struggles early on here, though. It was the same way against the Saints. They scored on their first possession, then they scored a field goal on their next possession, got right down to the red zone before our defense stood up, and then they just stood up for the rest of the game, basically. Didn't allow another point until garbage time. So hopefully we can likewise turn it around in this one. Packers beat the Panthers. Still kind of surprised about the Bears being so close against the Cardinals. That can't be a good sign for them. Cardinals 1-11. We just got to get a stop at some point. Herbert, perfect passing. We don't like that. Well, if it's bunch, I bet we can do cover 6. All right, big play, guys. Let's force a field goal. Oh, catch that! I read that decently. Probably would have been able to make the tackle, but the AI gets it done for me. What a disappointing middle of the season for the Colts, though. They were at 1.5-0. Richardson in the MVP conversation, another 6-7. Lost to the Texans. Not so good there. So that was I feel like that was a pretty good drive for the defense to be able to get a stop eventually and not allow the touchdown, because this offense has been rolling. We've been hot, so I think this bodes well for the game. Oh boy, nice catch by Addison. Oh, Eric Kendricks. Eric Kendricks with a chance at a revenge game. I hadn't thought of that. So let's try to spoil his day and get Addison. Nice. Addison still hasn't had quite the rookie season one would have hoped for. 2 return touchdowns, but really a kind of a non-factor in the receiving game, still behind KJ Osborne. However, he did have his first receiving touchdown last week, so maybe he's turned a corner. Let's tempted to call this audible here. It looks like they might be blitzing, and I wonder if we could hit Hawkinson. I think I'll just play it safe, though, especially on 2nd and 5. We're ahead of the sticks. Play like that should make it pretty easy on 3rd down. Let's see, yeah. Make them respect the pass, especially with Jefferson. They got to do that. And we should have a pretty easy run. Easy enough, I guess. Dwayne McBride, of course, having a very nice rookie season. 7th round pick, kind of breaking out. Wasn't so hot against the Saints, but still overall very happy with him. Definitely won the RB2 job over Nwangwu, and there's KJ! Oh. I thought that was wide open. I probably shouldn't have done a bullet pass. Probably if I lobbed it, could have got it over the linebacker. As is, really aggressive play call by the Chargers. Looks like 0 blitz. I bet Jefferson's wide open on this slant. Oh yeah. No more celebrating before the goal line with JJ here. So far, Jefferson has the most touchdowns of any Justin in this game. So that's good stuff. And now let's see if that defense can kind of keep up the momentum that they had from before. Nice tackle. Asamoah's been looking pretty good as that 2nd linebacker next to Hicks. He's faster. I'm kind of tempted to have him as the number 1 in the dime packages, but for now, keep Hicks out there. Trio. But yeah, he gets to see the field on nickel. Still haven't gotten to play Ivan Pace much. Nice coverage, guys. Nice coverage. Cover 4 with some short passes. Would have expected something to be open. Let's do that as a deep half. Scene is gonna come down, basically. Jawan Williams, nice breakup. 2 great coverage plays. Wow, the Chargers have not ran it much, just once. I'll have to think about doing some more dime coverage. But Addison, could he have his 3rd return touchdown on the year? No. Still a nice one. Sets us up well. And I wonder if JJ might get open over the middle. Otherwise, it's just a nice check down to Osborne, probably. There we go. A little aggressive by me there, holding on to the ball. I was tempted to just throw it quick, but worked out for the better. So now we're looking real nice, and there's Osborne. Still probably moving on from him at the end of the year, but he's at least strung together a couple nice games here as we're coming up on the end of the season. So 1 for 22 today. Hopefully Madison should take us into the red zone. Oh, I didn't need to do that juke at all. I thought the linebacker was going to go a bit more outside. Also, it occurred to me that the Chargers signed Nick Williams in real life. So technically, and he's not on their roster in Madden, so technically I should have fixed that a while ago. I was going to wait till this game, and then I forgot. Oh, Hawkinson? That was a weird little animation. So, 1st and goal. Let's just come out I formation. Yeah, I don't know what that, animation was. Just a weird play. I guess we'll just let the quarter run down and call it a very productive start to the game. hopefully make it a 14-3 ball game to start the second. Would have expected that the Chargers would provide a bit more difficulty than the Saints, but kind of the other way around, comparing these two games. Nothing really? Oh, there we go. You like that. Kirk Cousins has had a couple rushing touchdowns now in the past couple of games. He had one against Green Bay, I think, when Nick was really focusing on covering Justin Jefferson with his user. Let Kirk roll out and run one in. So should be in the clear for now. 14-3. Try not to run up the score too much and probably bring in the backups for most of the second half if this keeps up. But never know. Whoops. I was trying to hit X and I hit pause. Good play by Hicks, though. Yeah, it's fine. Generally don't like cover 6 when they've got finally a run. Should have done that sooner. More productive than their last couple passes for sure. And now we've got a tough spot. Try to send a little pressure on Herbert, but make sure we don't get burnt. Why is Joejuan Williams in the slot and Caleb Evans outside? I thought I dealt with all my depth chart stuff. Maybe, I didn't notice anything else wrong. I thought everything should be okay. Oh, I didn't. I messed that up. Okay. This is, not supposed to be any of these guys. That is supposed to be Evans, Mekhi Blackman, and if nobody else, then Booth can come in. Alright, so we're a little bit better there now. This is kind of dicey. I'm just going to have to get way over to the other side with Scene. Now, the Chargers have had a pretty good run game in this game, all things considered. Just haven't used it much. Let's switch this up a little bit. Just got to make sure they don't... Oh, I'm gonna say make sure they don't throw it to Spiller in the left flat because I would have had nobody there, but all good. Asamoah down, so now we get Ivan Pace coming in, the UDFA. He's actually quite similar overall. Tempted to try to user him here. Oh. I was debating between the zone versus Ivan Pace, and I ended up neither because I got stuck on the D-line. Certainly don't need to risk Asamoah's health in what is thus far kind of a blowout, so we'll just let Ivan Pace take the field. Jay Ward, another nice rookie, mid-round pick, but better safety than anybody else on the roster, which isn't saying a ton because Hitman retired, so it's well, Scene is probably our best, but he's legit won that number 2 job over oof, I say that as he gives up a pass play wide open, but better than Metellus or Bynum, I think. He's had some he wasn't able to get his breakout, unfortunately, against, I don't remember what game that was, but maybe it was the Eagles game. I think it was Eagles. Perhaps I was a little bit too hasty about saying this was going to be an easy win here. 14-7 potentially, or 14-10. Maybe we can just get a good stand on this play. I don't know if I've ever really called this play before. I'm not sure defensively how exactly this is going to work. Not well, apparently. Xander Horvath? Yep. Commanders with another win. That is excellent for us because that is hurting the Packers' wild card chances. So that's always good. Denver could end up with the #1 overall pick, though. Them and Arizona are both at 1 win. We'll see how that ends up. How about Nwangwu with a little cutback? Nice return. He's had 1 return touchdown on the year against the Eagles. Was one of the just not a lot of room to get outside. Good play by Kendricks. But if we can have a nice methodical drive here, really use up some of this clock, go in, you know, if it's even 17-10 at the half, let the defense not have to take the field. That isn't going to help us, though. Probably could have ran in retrospect. So big 3rd down. This game kind of turns around if they can get a stop. Hawkinson will beat Kendricks, but not Derwin James. That was, I don't know, probably should have thrown it a little further inside so we could have had leverage. Oof. Thought that was going to get a little bit more depth. I didn't want to, I was worried about a touchback, and that was not a concern. So that's unfortunate. They could have enough time to take the lead, and we don't get the ball back before half if they're real methodical. We'll see. Lindsley injured. That hurts them. Oh, but he got up. Shouldn't really run 4-3, though, because we don't have the linebacker. Oh, Asamoah is back. Asamoah is back, so maybe I can run a little 4-3. Come on, make that tackle. Is he short? Nope. 4 and a bit yards per carry for Eckler. Try to improve on that. Oh, this is okay. Not really a 4-3. This is more of a 6-1. Got Davenport, Hunter. Oh boy. Roy, Phillips, Blacklock, I think. Not super excited about Davenport being the only guy defending that flat. Oh, I shouldn't have worried so much. If I just stayed in my zone, I could have covered that. Oh well. Evans a man, good stuff. Yeah, not a great second quarter after a really nice start to this game. Herbert still has fewer touchdowns than Jefferson, but definitely winning the yardage battle. Obviously, you'd expect as much comparing QB versus receiver, but am I going to have to... Oh, boy. Oh, my Gatos, guys. Yeah, they're going to use up a lot of this clock, though. Should maybe think about using some timeouts. And they could just... Yeah, they could take a 17-14 lead. We at least get ball at half, but that'll be the last play before the 2-minute warning. So let's try to do a little A-gap shenanigans. Haven't done too much of that. Try to reserve it for. Oh, Hicks! Hicks, what happened? How do you drop that? Okay. Don't have to worry too much about getting burnt deep because there's back of the end zone they'll run into. And Dean Lowry with the sack. He has had a spectacular year. He might be at 10 sacks on the season now. And that's a big stop because now two things. You preserve this lead, but also you leave 2 minutes for Kirk. Obviously, the incompletion would have been better. Save a timeout. But you still got 150, still got 2 timeouts. Bills beat the Chiefs. Wow. Bills have had kind of a down year. I think the Jets were leading their division at one point. Or no, New England was. New England's been hot. And the Chiefs were maybe undefeated through 5 weeks. Oh boy. It's okay if we use a little bit more clock than necessary here, because 2nd and 12, odds of converting goes down a bit, and you just want to make sure the Chargers don't get the ball back. But none of that looking so hot, and that sucks. 3rd and 12. EA wants me to run, but like they got all 3 timeouts anyway. So, I think we gotta try to convert here. If nothing else, I'll just throw to Hawkinson short. Oh! Oh my! Holy cow, JJ! What a catch! No pain, no gain! He is mental. And now they're blitzing. And now they are coming after us. What are we going to do? I guess we'll run stick. Okay. Hawkinson. 1st down. Spike it. Okay, time to get a new formation. As it happened, I definitely made the right call going for that pass on 3rd and long. Should hopefully be able to make it 17-13 at the half. Oh no! I don't know what McBride was doing there. He cut that. He made a cut that was just way too far outside. Just not a good route. He had leverage to beat the linebacker if he ran like I would have expected. JJ! Oh yeah. And we gotta hurry up. Yeah. I don't know. Probably just thinking about the field goal, but you never know. Maybe McBride gets outside. 14. So now, potentially JJ on this post. That's an aggressive throw. I'm not sure I want to do that. Probably just check it down to Madison and McBride in all honesty, but otherwise Osborne. Yeah. I guess you can kind of take a shot at the end zone. Not really a lot of harm in it. 8 seconds should be plenty of time. I kind of like the drive concept, actually. So no probability here. You don't score. Then you call timeout if it was tackled in bounds. And it's a field goal. Yeah. Good for the completion percentage. Gotta make sure Kirk Cousins has significantly better completion percentage than Jordan Love. And with this game, he might also be catching up in the touchdowns and yardage department. I actually remember how many yards he's got on the game. Probably around 150, maybe 120. Seems like he's been okay. Not a bad return. So let's get some coach suggestions here and try to run the ball. Haven't really had a chance to do too much of that because we were in the hurry up, so let's just take advantage of that's going. 2nd and 5. I'm almost tempted to just run again. Too high defense. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Oliver maybe. Osborne. Oh, with room to run. Very nice stuff. 199 for Kirk. He's having a good day. TD and no ints. You like that. These out routes just seem like asking for a pick six. I feel like this I've gotta run it here. Especially because I can't even see over there. Dwayne McBride has been a little underwhelming of late. Hate to say it, but haven't seen the splash plays. A lot of 3-yard runs, 2-yard runs, a couple bad routes. 48. Biggest thing here is just don't take a sack. Press coverage, I don't really like the odds of completing a post corner against that. Maybe Addison. I don't know. Probably just roll out and throw it away. Ouch, Jordan Addison, you gotta hang on to that. You gotta hang on to that. Good route. Give him that. Oh well. Stuff happens. We'll take the 3. So, still a touchdown lead. You don't have to worry about trailing anytime soon. So, that's good. Didn't use up a ton of clock, only 3 minutes, but let's see. I've got a halfback and a tight end, so I feel like, yeah, we'll stick with this. Oof. You can't tackle. Let's try, oops. Let's send him over here. Send Asamoah on a blitz just for funsies. And, oh boy. Oh, nice. Brian Asamoah on the blitz. What an audible. You gotta guard those linebackers in the double A gap looks. They don't always come, but when they do, you gotta be ready for them. And the Chargers were not. Wonder if come on, make that tackle. Wonder if Lindsley was still out. That might have contributed to poor coverage. Gun bunch. What can we run against that? How about robber? And I'm gonna bring Metellus down. Why isn't Jay Ward at safety? Nice! Brian Asamoah back-to-back sacks. You like that? I don't know. I did not realize he was coming. What a weird formation. You've got the backup safety deep, so Ward must have been playing in the box somewhere. And then Asamoah coming on a blitz. I don't think he was lined up off ball. He was like, he must have been in a sugar kind of look, where he's like right on the line of scrimmage, and then you expect him to drop back. All right. So here's McBride. Best run of the game for him, I guess. Too high defense. They still aren't really committing to stopping the run. As much as I'd like to pad Kirk's stats. 2nd and 4. Easy chance to just keep these sticks moving. Didn't quite get it outside, but Madison's still averaging over 6 yards a pop. So you like to see that. Might be another opportunity for McBride here. Whereas maybe Osborne delayed. Oh, nice. Wide open. And get that angle. First down. Not quite, but we'll take it. Trap. We'll just, they got to respect the deep pass, because obviously we can pick this up pretty easily on 3rd down. But I don't really need a free deep shot. I think we'll just keep the ball moving forward. Play it safe. No need to risk a turnover or anything. Nothing's actually free. So play action. Kirk gets outside. Good coverage on Hawkinson, and they just get a bit. Oh, they had Khalil Mack in the flat. It's another kind of a key spot on the field where we really do want to get in field goal range here, which is probably going to require getting close to the sticks, though not necessarily there. That certainly isn't going to cut it. What a big play by Joey Bosa. If we don't complete a pass here, if this is incomplete, I think we've got a punt, which sucks because then it's still a one-score game. Come so far to just punt. Oh, here's JJ deep. He's got it! Oh, come on! Come on, JJ. Brutal. Oh, I kicked it kind of short too. Not an ideal punt, but still a pretty good one. Inside the 10. Ryan Wright, of course, one of the better punters in the league last year. I haven't had too many chances to use it in this one. Here we go. Long field for Herbert. They haven't scored a touchdown in a while, so should bode well. Clinton Johnson, the rookie, getting a carry. I don't think he's got a catch, though. I haven't heard his name much. Is he kind of their wide receiver 3? Maybe 4 even. There's Jay Ward. Nice tackle. Another situation where I just not too worried about the run, so I'm going to come out dime. Hopefully Hicks can take away the tight end. Yeah, there we go. Good enough. Oh, let's go. Hicks for the end zone. We'll get there. Now each Justin has a touchdown. Except Herbert's went the wrong way, and he's got some pelvic thrusts. I think that might have been 3. I think he's going to get a flag for that. And spam the Vikings ref emoji, I guess. I kind of baited that one. Let him get open a little bit. I don't know if I've ever seen that celebration before. All right, 1st and 10 now. Looking real good. Samoa in coverage. Oh, not good. Come on, make a tackle.
All over you.
Okay, 1st and 10. And I guess if there is one thing about this game is that the Chargers have played well once they're down by 2 scores. Seems like that's when they kind of pick it up, so have to watch ourselves here. Not get too excited. You want to run against this, be my guest. Only 12 minutes left in the 2-score lead. Oh, not sure what Herbert's doing there. Need to kind of get more people over to this. Yep, there's just not enough guys. Would have hoped to get some pass rush since I sent 5. 1st and 10. A lot of little man coverage. Switch it up. Generally not the most optimal coverage in Madden, but always good to have some diversity. Hicks, pressure. Got him! 3 sacks by the linebacker. And that kind of a pumpkin moment, not gonna lie. Isaiah Spiller just couldn't hold up. Oh, I hadn't even, yeah, what a game for all the linebackers, really, because Hicks with the pick 6 and a sack, Asamoah with back-to-back sacks, Hicks with a blown coverage immediately after. My bad. Got too aggressive, and that's going to probably allow them to keep the sticks moving. Tough spot for us. Try to see if the blitz can... Oh! Asamoah could have had a pick 6 of his own. I'm not sure about the Chargers kicking a field goal here, especially with Staley. You feel like you'd want to go for it here. Down by 14, what does a field goal really do for you? I guess now you win with 2 touchdowns, but I just don't think you got time. It doesn't seem like a great call. So now we should be cruising. Assuming we don't go 3 and out here, I'll probably let Hunter and Davenport get a little bit more rest. Defensive linemen get so tired as the season goes on. You want to make sure they get chances to sit down when you don't need them. Alexander Madison, what a gorgeous run. Beast mode. Let's get a first down here. Doesn't feel like they have enough guys on that right side. Hopefully Powell. Oh! They had 2 guys there. That was just a bad read on my end. Yeah, they're coming aggressive. I don't like any of these calls, to be honest. Let's try to see if we can get... Eventually JJ on the... If I audible to a pass, he's got off coverage, but I'll just run it here. Madison didn't get there. Okay. Maybe Staley knew what he was doing. Forces the big 3 and out. So 27-16. A field goal actually does make it a 1-score game now, but they need the 2-point. So that's a tough ask. Gotta imagine they're thinking touchdown here. Just need Byron Murphy's had kind of a tough game, it feels like. Picked on by Josh Palmer. You know, whatever happened to Mike Williams? I don't think he's played today. Did he walk away in free agency? Oh my god, those guys. If we can just get kind of one more stop, I'll let some of the starters get some rest, but they gotta do something here if they want to earn it. Haven't quite earned it yet. Oh my. Need some pass rush. The only pass rush has come from the linebackers. Also, I feel like I had a breakout today, but I can't recall what it is. Oh, it was Danielle Hunter. He needed like 3 sacks, TFLs, or ints, and I don't think he got any of that. Or hold the Chargers to like some ridiculously low yardage, like 150. That's never going to happen. So, Hunter stays at superstar rather than X Factor. Give him at least a chance to rush the passer here. Oop. Now I kind of need him in the flat. Great job by Harrison Phillips. TFL, probably. No gain. Looked like a TFL to me. I don't know why they're suddenly so run heavy. Like, I feel like you gotta Got to get this in the end zone pretty quick. Well, that's just a kind of a pumpkin moment by Horvath. He got his one touchdown. He's taking the game off, I guess. Taking the rest of the game off, that is. Guard the sticks. Let's make him think on 4th down. Oh. Hicks ends the game. What a day for him. It's been definitely a game for our linebackers. Come on. Joey Bosa going off though. Not a ton out of the Kirk JJ like I was hoping, but only 273 offensive yards for us. Kind of a defensive battle, but just haven't been able to run. I'm gonna try to get a JJ thing happening and make sure we got plenty of help for Bosa. Oh my gatos, what am I doing? That was dumb. I've gotten kind of lucky on the interceptions here. Definitely not a great game on the Kirk Cousins front. But nonetheless, 3:01 left, should be game over. Let's get DJ Wanham in here. So yeah, they can do that if they want to run some plays, get tackled in bounds. Should be game over. Yes, it did cross my mind that we can write this off. Like, we are just fine. They do have their timeouts, but I mean, I don't see it. 3:22 would be a respectable game for Herbert if he could have just, I mean, really, it's the interceptions that cost him this game. You take away the 2 picks by Hicks, we have 20 points, and they probably score in that red zone trip another field goal. So then you're looking at 20-19 right now, and there we go. Good stuff. Oh, that is Herbert's first touchdown of the day. Him and JJ each get one. First actual touchdown, that is. Don't count the pick 6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in. No. I like the call that I had there with the 3-3 odd, and then do a Tampa 2 look. Caleb Evans going to come over. Oh, incomplete. I should have stayed over there, and I could have been right underneath that. Would have expected Scene to kind of cover it, but alas, I'm not sure. I guess you got 3 timeouts, so you figure you might have a chance for not needing the onside kick, but man, this game is pretty ugly if we don't have those 2 picks by Jordan Hicks. Instead, should be kind of like the Saints game, win by a touchdown, but have the 2-score lead going into it. I'm tempted to do a play-action play here because they've just been kind of good against the run. Feel like we need to switch it up. There's Big Hawk. And that is your ball game. Good stuff. So we'll take 2 or 3 knees, depending on whether or not they want to call their timeout, but we're now 4 games away from that number 1 seed. Still got one more user game against the Bears. Got to play the Bengals and Chiefs, so still no easy task. And then I think there's like the Bucks we get to play. That should be the easy win. Wait, what? Okay, I thought that I don't know. I thought I was doing a kneel down. We'll just take the delay. And that'll be that. So, make sure I actually do this right. Browns are 9-4. Holy cow. So now we're good. No. Penalties are not critical. So very similar to the Saints game. You have that 2-score lead for a good chunk of the second half, but then give up a touchdown late to make the final score look a little better. Big difference in this one were those 2 picks. Would have definitely happy to see Hicks and Asamoah rack up some nice stats, but the JJ2K, what's the word? JJ2K campaign probably not helped by this one, but the respectable day from the offense all told. Hunter doesn't get his breakout. Kirk Cousins 100 passer rating though, 232 passing yards, not bad. He ties Love for touchdowns and ints, and very similar for yardage. Not too much out of McBride. He actually did a pretty good job against our run game, all told. Keenan Allen, couple 100-yard receivers there, but Justin Jefferson only 4 for 70. Obviously had the big drop. Joey Bosa, monster game. Asamoah, 2 sacks. Hicks, a sack. TFL, pick 6. A pass breakup. Really nice game by him. Pass breakup for Asamoah, too. Alright. So, that is all for this week. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.